Welcome back to part 2 of The Mystery of Silver Mountain. We're currently in the dark woods next to the Goblin Guardian. The Goblin Guardian won't let us pass. He's under a curse from the Wizard Magwag, and we need to work out the riddle to set his soul free. So a goblin's spirit will forever roam until the music of the marshes sends it home. So a ghost of the Goblin Guardian has now got us. If you enter this location without a certain item, you instantly die. But we've got the item, so we just need to use it in the correct way. A goblin's soul will roam until the music of the M blank R blank blah blah blah. So what would the music of the marshes be? We play the reeds. It likes the sound of the reeds. We've done a good thing here. So now we can progress. I don't know much about Scree, although there is a Scree slope near Glacial Wastwater in the Lake District. A nice mountain hut. We had a book as a kid called Die Almhütte, which is some German language book, which is kept catching fire. Oh, found something. Always useful. You need these planks, otherwise you enter the next location and are completely stuck. Oh, I mentioned earlier there was no inventory puzzles, but there is an inventory limit. I don't think we need the reeds anymore. Frozen pond. Frozen ponds can be rather dangerous. Uh-oh. Fortunately we have planks with us, so we can safely spread our weight over the pond. If you don't have the planks, you can't leave a location, you're stuck forever. You don't even die, you're just stuck. So now we're exploring the mountains. Let's go up. And back to how we were. I think here we're going down Silver Mountain, then up the next mountain. The lovely glacier. We're now on a high pinnacle. The notes read, "You are exhausted having struggled up here. Be careful not to miss anything. You may not make it a second time. There's a rope here and also an image of an arrowhead. That might come in handy. That might be important later." I'm not sure the rope ever does. I don't use the rope. But it's always nice to have rope. When it says interesting, it means you might have found a magic symbol, a magic word. In this case, it's a rightward facing arrow. So back up here, the planks are still here, just leave them there for safety. Gap between some boulders, don't want to get stuck. What's along here? A perilous path. Let's keep going. Oh, and a silver bell. Very Andy Williams. So what's this bell? Anything interesting with the bell? You can ring the bell, but you need to know how many times to ring it, and we don't. Otherwise that's an instant game over. So we'll leave it for now. So we want to toddle on back. A high-walled garden. Helpfully, it doesn't tell us much. So there's the rock garden, which Queen Parry Silver made it many years ago. Plants flourish extraordinarily well here. On the ledge there's a cave entrance, also a tiny image of a horseshoe. we've got the seeds from the windmill, and we've got the water in the jug. Plants flourish extraordinarily well here. You plant the seeds and you get a nice vine. Ah, an inscribed cavern. Those letters are the directions through the maze of tunnels, which are really important. They're random every time. If you don't get them exactly right, you're lost forever in the tunnels and die. So I've written them down. Lovely vaulted cavern. It never hurts to examine everything in an adventure game, unless you're up against the clock. Let's go west, where life is peaceful. Maze of tunnels. Now in the tunnels we have to use the directions written down: north, south, north, south, 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 west, east. If you get it wrong, you're stuck forever. It will eventually ask you to give up. Oh, stalactites and stalagmites. As we know from Johnny Ball, stalactites will come down from the ceiling. And stalagmites, with a G, come up from the ground. Oops. We don't want to go back into the tunnels. Hopefully we're not lost. And I've lost already. Again, north, south, 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 west, east. Phew. Let's go a different direction now. Ah, pile of rubble. We found rubble earlier. This is the rubble from the goblin graveyard. Which goes into the hollow tomb. Unfortunately, we can't climb up it. So that didn't work very well, did it? So let's see what we got. Coins for the troll, sheet, boots, apple for the pony, bucket, bow and shield, rope, jug, net, seeds, lots of stuff, a lamp. Back in the tunnels. This time we have to enter the directions in reverse order and reverse. So rather than north, south, 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 west, east, it's west, east, north, north, south, north, south. Again, without getting it wrong. Back here we're safe. But I hear the high glass gates. So the last gift Queen Parry Sylvan gave her son Kylar was a puppy. Magwag wanted to punish anything to do with the royal family, so put a spell on it, condemning it to shiver and starve outside the gates of the palace forever. Having known no kindness for the first weeks of its life, the playful young puppy has grown into a ferocious guard dog. That's not very nice. Magwag is a bit of a dick. There's a nice fountain, spelled wrong. swing back here later. Interesting. That means it's a clue, but we'll look at the picture later on. Back to the gates. Can we go east into the castle, please? No. The hound says no. So give a dog a bone. We got the bone from the goblin graveyard. He eats it, which means we can't do it again. So it's a one-way journey in now. Enter hall to the palace. Anything in the hall? What I might expect. Okay, what, an umbrella stand? Dank corridor. Ooh, nice. Just a boring oak door. We open the door. Nope. Let's leave that for now. Grog sentry post. I don't want to be caught by the Grogs, because that might be painful. Anything in the sentry post, is there a Grog in there? I don't know. I don't want to take the risk. So let's put our boots on. Yay! The boots are very limited in use. So you absolutely must take them off as soon as possible. Otherwise they'll wear out and you can't win. While I'm at it, I've got a sword. There's no use trying to fight the Grogs because they've got really good armour. So it's not even worth trying it. Anything in the guard room that we want. What I might expect. Guards. Uh-oh, here come the Grogs. Let's put the boots back on. And now in the kitchens. That's me getting a text message, don't mind that. We have a cupboard. Anything in the cupboard? We have a file. I can't examine the file, so let's get it and then examine it. And I can't get it because it's too heavy. So let's see what we got, what we can get rid of. So let's drop the bucket. I don't think we need that anymore. Now I can examine the file. It's poison. Ho 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 ho. Palace battlements. I can see a brooch. If you recall from the story, Kylar Silver was murdered because a Grard wanted the brooch. The brooch was given him as a present from the hermit, so we definitely want that. I don't think we need the jug anymore. We're not going to be serving mint juleps or something. So, let's carry on. A bit of edit cut there. Long gallery. It's a nice palace, to be fair. Shame the Grargs ruining it. Banqueting hall full of Grargs who are feasting. So we need to sneak past the Grargs while they fill their faces and get drunk. Nice hall of tapestries. Take the boots off. I like a nice tapestry. Again, nothing in particular interesting. There could have been something good, something hidden, a clue. Mosaic floored hall. Mosaic floored hall. Here you will begin to feel a strange force sapping your strength. Do not ignore your surroundings though. Enter the room is a hexagonal door, outside of which is a tray with fruit on it and wine. So just to the south, beyond the hexagonal door, is Lord Ogban. Lord Ogban loves a bit of wine. So let's poison his wine. We're truly heroic with his murder people. But then it is nasty. Can I go east? Nope. So we can't go east. At least not yet. Because we haven't got all the stuff we need to progress. There's a magical force. Back to the Hall of Tapestries. Back to the hall. Ah, the Grargs are now asleep. Because they're all drunk. So, if I take their uniform, I can disguise myself as a Grarg. Except I'm carrying too much stuff. If you're disguised as a Grarg, you don't need to be invisible, because the Grargs can't recognise you, because you're wearing a big Grarg helmet and everything. You probably don't need the file either, but you've done enough poisoning. The Grargs will arrest you anyway if you don't wear the uniforms. It's not as if you're going to be shot as a spy or something. Aha! May as well check the pockets of the uniform first. We've got matches, excellent. So we now need to escape the palace. We can't go out the way we came, so the dog won't let us. So pause while we examine the long gallery. It's very long. Back in the kitchens. We don't need the bucket. Nope. On the wrong way. You can't jump over the battlements. On some kind of hang glider. Kitchens, back to the kitchen. The trouble is, it's easy to get lost in these sort of games unless you keep a map, and I didn't quite bother. Fortunately, I'm not wearing the boots, there's no time limit. In Island of Secrets, your strength will slowly decrease over time. Here, you can take as long as you like, as long as you're not wearing the boots, because the boots will wear out. But you don't starve to death, which is good. In Island of Secrets, there's also an actual time limit as well. Oh, what am I doing? Leave the kitchen. Obviously having a funny 5 minutes. I'm looking for the way out. I found that oak door earlier. Give that. I can't remember where I left it. I think it's out here somewhere. So we can't go west, that's the gates guarded by the hound. A dank corridor, possibly made of memes. So last time we couldn't open the door, this time we just used the axe. Bosh. Let's keep going. And the dungeons of the palace. Hopefully there aren't any dragons in here. Let's keep going. Now in the wine cellar, Ogvan uses this cellar to store his supplies of wine. Really. The casks, though, have been here since before his time. And obviously there are rats here as well, and it's very dark. And full of wine. So we can't go west, it's too dark. Fortunately, we picked up a lamp earlier in the gamekeeper's cottage, and the matches from the Guarg uniform. So we can proceed. But the rats don't like it. So let's make the rats happy. Feed rats with what? With bread. I recently tried you can give the bread to the rats. You can drop the bread, that doesn't work, but giving the bread works. It's a row of casks. The casks predate the Guargs. Historic casks, which apparently are nothing special, except you can open them. And by opening the cask, you go to a secret passage. You go down the secret passage, it's very steep, and you're now in a shady hollow, down the bottom of the valley. So, the ancient stone circle. We feel a sense of well-being here. The spirits of those who built the circle must be encouraging you. This circle's right near the village. And that's us for today.